are back live at 95 WIIL Rock Studio East with a band with a lot of firsts today and who travel all the way from Russia to visit here at WIIL Rock today. So welcome, Louna. How are you? Thank you for coming to spend some time with us this afternoon. And this is, I heard, your first acoustic performance on a radio station in the United States. Yeah. So thank you for making us your first. And actually, like I said, a lot of firsts. This is your first U.S. tour, right? Yeah. And actually the first Russian rock band since the 80s to tour the United States.
I guess, yes.
So that's some pretty big shoes to fill, right? You're just having fun out on the road, right?
Yeah.
Have you been with the Pretty Reckless the whole time?
Yeah, we just had a little break between our shows because we have not Canadian visas. But except this thing, all of the tour with Pretty Reckless and Heaven's Basement.
How are you liking the United States so far?
It's very interesting experience because it's a lot of different cities, a lot of different states, different weather, different nature. It's so different, and you're just like in different countries every day.
And you know, it's in the Midwest. It can be summer one day and winter the next. So I'm sure when you guys are touring, you're seeing all the seasons in a matter of like 3 days, right?
Yeah.
Had any of you visited the United States before you came here, or this is a whole new experience for you?
For the members of the band, yes. Only our sound engineer had some times in America. He was graduating MIT. That's why he knows everything about it.
Yeah. Well, and your English is pretty good. How long have you been speaking English for?
Oh, speaking with American people or British people, not for so long time. It's just the first experience. It was when I speak to Travis the first time when we met. But maybe it's just of the stuff that I watched a lot of movies and
that helps, huh?
Yeah, I heard a lot of songs in English. I guess it's
kind of a fun way to learn a language, then, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe I need to start doing that instead of trying to go with the Rosetta Stone or whatever. I just need to start doing that. I like that idea.
That's the same way that I'm trying to learn Spanish.
Yeah. Oh, you are?
I'm trying.
What other languages do you speak?
I'm just trying to learn Spanish, and maybe then I will try to learn some Armenian, because I'm Armenian, and I don't know any Armenian word.
There you go. I'm Estonian, and I'm trying to learn that language, too. And it's hard, but I feel if I'm going to be living that, I got to try to speak it then, right? I can't tell people, because then it's always, and I'm sure they do it to you, too. Well, how do you say, I don't know. I'm from there, but I don't know. Well, we played your song, Mama, and that's on your first ever English CD called Behind a Mask. How many other records do you have out total?
10.
10 records?
Oh, Ruben.
No, this is the only record we have in English.
The only one in English? How many records do you have out in Russian?
2.
Oh.
2. So this is, when you made this album, are there any songs that you have on the Russian CDs, or is this all new music?
It's a kind of the compilation. Behind the Mask is a compilation of our previous
Different
Of all the 2, and then you did this one. So was that translation pretty difficult for you?
It was not a translation. It's just like adopting all our adaptation. It's like new lyrics, but with a point of our songs in Russian.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's hard poetry, poetical work, I guess.
Okay.
It's like a new song, but with meaning of
from what you've already written. Yeah. Interesting. Well, what's the first song you'd like to play for us?
I guess it's gonna be Mama.
All right, Mama, live with Louna in Studio East, 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station.
I'm begging you, don't be mad at me if I just want to sleep when sunlight's seen. I opened the door and it stole my soul. What controls my core? Now it's rock and roll. Yeah, now it's rock and roll. Whoa. Was a shock at age 15. Was a sight I'd never seen. Was a pit and bloody lip. Time and time again was hit. It was handled and misstained. It was death in mid vein. I went down a deadly track, and there is no turning back. Oh, there is no turning back. Yeah, now it's rock and roll. It was better than Cobain. It was staying in his chains. It was from the first refrain that I've heard in Crazy Train. It's the Beatles and Woodstock, Sex Pistols and punk rock. It was everything I saw. It became my fatal flaw. Forgive me, Mom, I'm begging you. Don't be mad at me if I just want to sleep when sunlight seen. I opened the door and it stole my soul. What controls my car? Now it's rock and roll. Yeah. Now it's rock and roll. Whoa. Now it's rock and roll. Now it's rock and roll. Forgive me, Mom. Now it's rock and roll. I beg you. Forgive me, Mom. Now it's rock and roll. No, my life once and for all. Now it's rock and roll. I beg you, forgive me, Mom. Just know I'm begging you. Don't be mad at me if I just want to sleep in sunlight seen. I opened the door and it stole my soul. What controls my car? Now it's rock and roll. Yeah. Now it's rock and roll. Oh, now it's rock and roll.
Thank you.
All right. 95 Will Rock, the rock station, live in Studio East with Louna. And you guys have had a lot of success over in Russia. Obviously, you mentioned that you have 2 albums out over there. You've won a bunch of awards and a lot of big festivals, tours, and all that. So now that you're here, what would you like to kind of bring to American rock and roll?
The first idea was just to have a chance to show to people in America that in Russia we have rock and roll. We can write, play, and sing this music. We have not only bears, vodka, samovar, and chanson. So it's a good chance. It's a good opportunity to come here and to play live our hard rock songs. And people who came to our shows, they were like, "Whoa, you're Russians! That's amazing! You guys are awesome, and you just playing good music." And it's a good chance to make America and Russia in musical way closer.
Sure. Because I think, I can't think of a Russian rock band other than Louna. So that's cool. You're right. I think that people, like you said, bears and snow, right? But yeah, that's cool. But now we have a Russian connection. So now we got to go over there and do some damage in your country, like you're doing here, right? So I'm going to come with you next time that you head back
in
there.
Russia, everybody loves American hard rock, new metal, English rock bands. Russian people very open to new music, to hard music. But as I can say, hard rock music in Russia. It's some kind of underground. Even if you have a lot of people on your gigs, it's still underground because it's not an industry. It's not a pop music. It's like for special people. But they know what is that? They know Paramore. They know Linkin Park, and they know all that remains.
Okay. Okay.
And from hardcore to deathcore, death metal, people in Russia know everything about American music.
Well, we are glad that you're here with us now. And what's the next song that you'd like to play for us from Behind a Mask?
We will play the song called Up There.
All right, live with Louna in Studio East, 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station.
We look up there from inside our homes with a vacant stare. We let ourselves go in a blackened glass, this confused window. Seek the man of heaven in the sky from a UFO. Where we look up there, prison walls feel cold from this faceless fear. Silence all we're told. Dreams of golden streets slowly tear at me. There has got to be something else somewhere we want to believe. So we look up there. So we look up there. So we look up there. But who can tell us where? Sometimes we need to feel the dream. So we look up there. There's no answer, there's no amnesty, only rain and prayer. Once again a prayer, just an endless prayer. Oh. Once again the rain, rain. Where we look up there,
Studio East with Louna. Make sure you pick up their album, Behind a Mask. It is out now, and you've got quite a voice on you, Lou. Thank you so much for sharing that with us today. And thank you for taking some time out of your day and in the midst of all your travels, coming to spend some time at WIIL Rock. We appreciate it. Also, thanks to Skyfall Media Group for all your audio and video needs. Skyfall.com, urbanraps.com, and Washburn Guitars for making this happen today. Good luck out on the road, and we can't wait to see you again. Live with Louna in Studio East, 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station.